Welcome to the official video overview for the IPO of Prozeal Green Energy Limited. We are the fourth largest solar EPC company in India in terms of revenue from operations for fiscal 2024. We are focused on delivering end-to-end renewable energy solutions including engineering, procurement and construction of solar energy projects on a turnkey basis with an emphasis on serving clients in the commercial and industrial sectors. This video is directed at and is intended for distribution to and used by residents of India only. You are viewing this video on the basis that you have confirmed your representation, agreement and acknowledgement to the book running lead managers and the company that you are located in India. Investors are advised not to rely on the draft red herring prospectus dated March 30th, 2025 in making an investment decision or any document, content or information provided in respect to the public issue on the internet, online websites, social media platforms, microblogging platforms by influencers. Investors are advised to rely only on the information contained in the red herring prospectus and the price band advertisement when available for making investment decision. Investors are advised to read the draft red herring prospectus dated March 30th, 2025 carefully before taking an investment decision in the offer. Initial public offering of up to equity shares of face value of ₹2 each of Prozeal Green Energy Limited for cash at a price of ₹, per equity share, including a premium of ₹, per equity share, the offer price, aggregating up to ₹7,000 million, the offer. The offer comprises of a fresh issue of up to equity shares of face value of ₹2 each, aggregating up to ₹3,500 million, and an offer for sale of up to equity shares of face value of ₹2 each, aggregating up to ₹3,500 million. Prozeal Green Energy Limited was incorporated on July 4, 2013, having its registered office at Block C, West Wing, 1209 to 1212 Stratum Venus Ground near Jhansi Ki Rani Statue, Nehru Nagar, Ahmedabad, 380015, Gujarat, India. Prozeal Green Energy Limited executes independent solar EPC projects for our clients, and our major focus is on implementing projects based on the plug-and-play solar park model. Under this model, we facilitate seamless project deployment from conceptualization and facilitating land acquisition to commissioning and assist with obtaining the necessary approvals, including for evacuation lines from the solar power plant to the electricity grid, which is complemented by our expertise in project design, execution capabilities and procurement strategies. We provide our clients with customized solutions including options for CAPEX or OPEX models, land purchase or lease, and the selection of suitable technology. Since our inception in 2013 through to September 30th, 2024, we have successfully executed 182 solar power projects with a total installed capacity of 783.98 megawatt peak across 17 states in India and one overseas location, Nepal, for 125 clients. Our order book, which we define as the amount payable to us under our EPC contracts minus the revenue already recognized from those contracts, was ₹22,209.22 million as at September 30th, 2024, of which ₹22,093.04 million or 99.48% was for ground-mounted solar power projects. We also provide operations and maintenance services for some of the solar power plants for which we provide EPC services, and our O&M agreements typically have a tenure of 1 to 5 years, but we have O&M contracts for up to 25 years as well. As at September 30th, 2024, we provided O&M services for 57 solar power plants with a total installed capacity of 361.74 megawatt peak. Investors should note the following important risks. Any decrease in demand for solar power projects in India could have a material adverse effect on our business, financial condition, results of operations and cash flows. If we are unable to continually be awarded contracts for the EPC of renewable energy projects, it would have a material adverse effect on our business, financial condition, results of operations and cash flows. Our revenue from operations in the period or a fiscal year is concentrated among a small number of projects. The concentration of our revenue from a small number of projects exposes us to greater risks if these projects are delayed or cancelled, if we underestimate the costs of construction, or we are found to be liable for any damages arising from our services. We have a concentration of revenue from EPC services in Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka, and any sustained downturn in the economy of any of those states or adverse changes in laws and regulations in any of those states could reduce the demand for our EPC services and thereby adversely affect our business, financial condition, results of operations and cash flows. We do not manufacture any components and materials and rely on third-party suppliers for components and materials. Our purchases of stock in trade is concentrated in a small number of suppliers each period. This exposes us to concentration risk in relation to suppliers in a particular period, and if any supplier fails to perform, it could have a material adverse effect on our business, financial condition, results of operations and cash flows. Please read risk factors beginning on page 35 of the DRHP. Our promoters are Shobhit Baijanath Rai, Manan Hitendra Kumar Thakkar and Amara Family Trust, who together hold 49,500,000 equity shares of face value of ₹2 each, comprising 88.63% of the pre-offer issued, subscribed and paid up equity share capital of our company on a fully diluted basis. As on the date of the DRHP, the company has 39 public shareholders who together hold 6,350,322 equity shares of face value of ₹2 each, comprising 11.37% of the pre-offer issued, subscribed and paid up equity share capital of our company. Please refer to page 318 of the DRHP for further details on our promoter and promoter group. 91.45% of our company is currently held by the selling shareholders who are selling up to aggregating up to ₹3,500 million as part of the offer for sale. The board of directors of the company consists of 6 directors, of whom 2 are managing directors, 1 is non-executive director and 3 are independent directors, including 1 woman independent director. As at and for the half year ended September 30th, 2024, Prozeal Green Energy Limited generated a revenue from operations of ₹4,685.40 million, EBITDA of ₹687.13 million and PAT of ₹515.95 million. As at and or for the year ended March 31st, 2024, our company generated a revenue from operations of ₹9,488.82 million, EBITDA of ₹1,247.35 million and PAT of ₹922.44 million. Investors are advised to read the page numbers 327 to 386 for further information on financials of Prozeal Green Energy Limited. A summary of outstanding litigation proceedings involving our company, subsidiaries, directors and promoters in accordance with the SEBI ICDR regulations and the materiality policy as on the date of this draft red herring prospectus is provided below. Please read outstanding litigations and material developments beginning on page 433 of the DRHP. The net proceeds are proposed to be used for funding the long-term working capital requirements of our company, investment in our subsidiaries for repayment or prepayment in part or full of certain borrowings, and general corporate purposes. IPO will be conducted through book building with allotment of not more than 50% of the net offer to QIBs, 5% of which shall be allocated to mutual funds, not less than 15% of the net offer to non-institutional investors, and not less than 35% of the net offer to retail individual investors. The equity shares will be listed on the BSE and NSE. Nuvama Wealth Management Limited and SBI Capital Markets Limited are the book-running lead managers to the offer. Investments in equity and equity-related securities involve a degree of risk, and investors should not invest any funds in the offer unless they can afford to take the risk of losing their entire investment. Please read the draft red herring prospectus dated March 30, 2025 and any corrigendum or addendums thereto. Neither the company nor the promoters and selling shareholders are seeking an investment from you based on this video. This is a video for information purposes only and is not a promotional video and does not constitute an invitation or offer to acquire, purchase or subscribe to the equity shares of the company. Potential investors should not rely on the DRHP filed with and wait for the red herring prospectus to be filed in relation to the offer for making any investment decision.